ConcordTV for me is Concord, and it's Concord's people, it's Concord's activities, it's Concord at worship, it's Concord at play, it's Concord politics, and I think ConcordTV is about accessibility. It's about building that kind of community that's democratic, involved, and engaged.
Well, community media, people need to have access to this kind of resource, not just at a local level to learn how to do video camps and how to work with local media. So it's personal, it brings it back to the city, and it means something to the city. And if we can work together to get information out through this kind of medium, I think it's really, really important.
I think 20 years, when we first started, it took us a few years to actually get it started. And we went from just a bunch of local residents getting together to actually establishing ConcordTV. And it's great to see that it's still here, and I think stronger than ever.
As an artist, I think all of the different art forms have a place here in Concord. Concord is a very arts supportive community. And I think on a personal level, it gives people the training, it gives people the opportunity, because these are possible career paths that kids could choose. And if they get their exposure here, and they get the necessary beginning basic training, so that if they go into the collegiate level, if they go right into the workforce, they have those basic skills.
On the Beat, the TV show, was one of the most fun things that I've ever done. And it was a lot of work, but ConcordTV made it go as smooth as possible.
I'm glad that we're covering government and allowing for that transparency that didn't exist before Concord Television, because I think it's so important to engage people in their local government. And I'm glad to see that piece, and it's my hope that we'll continue that we'll continue covering everything, not just government, not just education, but all those diverse opinions in our community, the various cultures, that all is part of the ongoing mission of the organization.
ConcordTV, it creates this great environment for kids to have their first encounter with film and production and acting, and that's awesome. And to see these kids kind of come alive in front of the camera, having real fun doing it, that's just it feels so amazing to sit in that audience and to hear people laughing and to react to the kids, and them realizing and having that come full circle of creating something, presenting it, and seeing people's reactions to it. And whether they go on into the arts world or not, that doesn't matter, but they had this really amazing experience, and if ConcordTV wasn't here, that would have never happened. And it's so wonderful that it really aligns with what Red River does and celebrates film and the act of creating it and celebrating art.
I think the opportunities that they have offered to the Concord High students right here on their daily blurb out to the school has been very valuable. You never know which one of those students is going to go on and take a career somewhere else in TV, in a larger city, in a bigger outfit, or when they go off to college, they may be on a radio or a TV show there. It just seems like it opens up opportunities. The classes and camps that you have for kids to come in and be trained, or adults too, as far as that goes.
I think community media is vital in telling our stories, and I've said this in the past, but I think more than ever, those voices and those stories in our community are more relevant than ever, and we need to be able to have an accessible means to tell those stories. Now, today's day and age, you can easily pick up your phone or go on the internet and YouTube and put your voice out there, but to have a place, a centralized location in your community where you can share stories and ideas and your voices and visions, I think is essential.
When I think of ConcordTV, I think of a group of very professional folks that have come a long way in a relatively short time. When I first started in Concord, which is a long time ago, I won't say how many years, ConcordTV was there. It was CCTV at the time. It was very two-dimensional. What I've observed over the years is that the level of sophistication has become so much greater, and the flexibility of the organization has improved. The technology has gotten so much better. So to me, ConcordTV has been a partner, it's been a friend, and it has been a tremendous resource for our organization.
The team I feel like family. We can talk and laugh, and wherever I come here, I'm made to feel welcome.
From the police department and myself, I want to thank ConcordTV for all their assistance that they offered me, especially working in the Community Resource Unit, and I wish them the best of luck for the next 20 years.
It means a lot, and I hope it'll be here another 20 years too, and you'll invite me back, and with my white hair I'll be saying, look at the technology today.